Veterans re-entering civilian life face many challenges, including finding a job. Hi, I'm Montel Williams. Welcome to this edition of Military Makeover Operation Career. Today, we have 4 inspirational stories of former servicemen and women who have reinvented themselves and are thriving at companies who value their unique skills. A nationwide leader in post-frame manufacturing and construction, Morton Buildings is an employee-owned company that's been around for 120 years. They understand that it takes hard work, quality materials, and teamwork to build structures that last, which is the main reason Morton connects with veterans who are all too familiar with those principles.
My name is Sean Kane. I am the president and CEO of Morton Buildings. We are a 120-year-old company, originally began as a fencing company in 1903, known as Interlocking Fence Company. We are a vertically integrated company, so at Morton Buildings, we sell the building, we design the building, we manufacture the building, we ship the building, and we construct the building, like a horse barn, to a single-family residence, to a machine storage type building, to a church, all in-house with our own employee owners. I was in the United States Navy for a little over 5 years. I was a DC-2, which means I was a damage controlman, second-class petty officer, like a firefighter. And I joined the Navy to serving my country, giving back a little bit, attaining the leadership and the other skills that you'd get in the military.
I'm a senior foreman at Morton Buildings in Sheridan, Wyoming. Me and my friends were really patriotic. I think there were 6 of us that left in the same year. And I joined the Marine Corps. It was basically just something that I always wanted to do since I was a little kid. So when we went to Iraq, I was point man, so I led the company in, searching for IEDs. I joined in 05 and I did 4 years and got out in 09. I decided to leave the Marine Corps because I was married and we had our first child, so I wanted to be close to home.
I joined the Army in high school, actually after seeing my brother graduate from basic. I knew I wanted to follow him. Family is huge to me. And I spent 10.5 years in the Army. I loved it, very passionate about the military. I was a welder, machinist. I also was airborne, jumped out of airplanes. It's probably the hardest choice I made to get out. Felt like I was gonna do that forever. It came to a point where I was thinking more of family back home.
So I spent about 4 years in the Army Reserves, which is just a little bit different than the National Guard. And then I went and I spent about 2 years in the National Guard for the state of Wyoming. And in both places I was a 68 Whiskey, which is a combat medic. I decided to join the Army Reserves because I felt like I could do more and I knew that I was capable of doing more and helping other people.
I'm Gina Lopez Montague, Field Recruiting Supervisor, and I'm also a Marine Corps mom. I am responsible for finding talent, and we always strive to seek exceptional talent out in the field. And we partner with the military. We have several veterans on this job site here in Sheridan, Wyoming, and most of them come to us from the Marines or the Army.
Morton Buildings operates over 100 construction centers and multiple manufacturing plants across the country. So there are a number of positions available for dedicated veterans looking to transition into a rewarding career in construction.
Our veterans have dedicated a significant portion of their lives into serving our country. I have a son that is currently active duty, and I certainly want to make sure that there's places for people like him and others to go with open arms and ready to help them make that transition when they decide to do so.
We have a structured program at Morton Buildings. It's called the Morton 36. So whether we hire someone from the military who may or may not have experience in construction, we are going to train them day one. The first day they're out here on a job site like this, they will learn from their foreman. And we offer other programs in the company. And the bottom line is we want them to grow.
Vets should consider a career at Morton Buildings because of the structure that it has. I think it makes it a little bit easier to transition, and because of the opportunities.
What you give is what you get with Morton. The benefits are awesome. Also, another great thing about Morton is they're an ESOP company, which makes me a part owner, and I receive stock every year.
Working at Morton Buildings is like being in the military, where each one of us gets to be an integral piece of the puzzle, and we all get to work towards building quality buildings with each other. And when we're done, it's great to see the final product.